taxpayers to pay for her defense. In July of 2008, Casey claimed in an affidavit she was broke. It could not pay for her defense. Today, she is repeating that claim.
However, somewhere in between, Casey claims to have paid her attorneys $111,000 of her own money. This just doesn't add up, which begs the question, will Casey have to reveal where she got that money? West 2's Bob Keeling joins us now live with the answer. And Bob, the judge also set her trial date today.
Yeah, Jim, that trial date is May 9th in 2011. Meanwhile, we talked to two attorneys who say that full financial disclosure will be required of Casey before she can hope to get taxpayer help. Something about Casey Anthony's finances doesn't seem to add up. Twice in the span of less than 2 years, she's claimed to be broke. But in a new motion for indigency, she claims to have paid $111,000 to her attorneys. On the source of the funds, Anthony says she provided the money herself. But how?
And the public has a right to know how the private attorneys were paid and what their interests are.
Now that Casey wants a taxpayer handout to pick up the costs of her defense, attorney Richard Hornsby says the agency that administers those funds will require Casey to make full financial disclosure.
That is a requirement under the statute, that you disclose the source of the funds that were used to pay for the private attorney.
To cut down on taxpayer cost in a case like this, public defender Bob Wesley says he favors a law allowing him to step in.
Maybe the public defender should have an opportunity to say whether they would take the case for what she's been paid to do the full representation and pay for the cost.
But Wesley is quick to point out that he is not lobbying to take over Casey's defense.
We're available to anybody that asks for our help.
If you were asked to take on the Anthony case, would you be willing to do it?
That's not even for speculation now. That a client deserves continuity of counsel.
And a spokeswoman for Casey's defense blames the extra cost on the state's decision to seek the death penalty. Now, if Casey is declared indigent, then all of the fees that her defense team claims would be very closely monitored. They'd have strict guidelines to follow. Reporting from the newsroom, I'm Bob Keeling, West 2 News.